I'm just going to make a tutorial basically on how to remove the door card, door face, whatever it is you want to call it. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now I like to start off with the hard stuff, okay, which would normally be the screws. So this car has 2 screws, okay. One is behind this plate here, and the other is underneath this rubber mat here in the door pull, okay. So we'll have a look at that in a second. Let's go ahead and remove that. Now, as you guys know, I have my auto trim set, plastic set. Cost me little or nothing on eBay. Comes in pretty handy for stuff like this. So what you first want to do is to just pull the door handle a little bit away, and I don't know if I'll be blocking you guys, but it just full disclosure, none of these things worked to remove that thing. What was happening was that these little devices, they're too slippery. They're not gripping the plate. So I'm going to revert to the good old-fashioned flathead screwdriver. I bet you it'll work. Bingo. Anywho, so back to our Phillips head, and the other screw is right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's the door pull, and this here is a little rubber mat that Mazda seems to put in all their cars. It's a nice touch, you know. It makes cleaning in here pretty easy. But anyway, this one doesn't need any special tools. Boom, it's out. Okay, so Phillips head screwdriver once again. That's it. So the next thing we want to tackle is our tweeters, or tweeter rather. So what we have here is nothing major. It's just held on by clips. So let's get our finger behind here and just tug. Be careful because the tweeter wires are back here, and that should do it. Okay, so we just remove clip, finger on there. These itty bitty things are always the worst. So here we go. Alright, so let's continue. There should be another clip back here, I can feel it. There we go, got it. Alright, so the door, might be another one here. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Here we go. Okay. Now, usually there's a mechanism back here that, you know, we have to be very careful how we handle. I'll see it pop right out. But usually this is one unit. Okay, so we have to be careful. This usually gets left behind, and this is what we want to remove. So let's go ahead and do that. We have to be careful because we do have the wiring for the well, not the speakers, the speakers, yes, but the power window switches to deal with. Okay. So let's pop that up a little bit. Now, while we do that, we'll just go underneath here. Okay, we'll just go underneath here and work our way around and undo the plugs before we go any further. Okay, so the first thing is this light down here. We've got to get this out of the way. Okay, hot, very hot. Okay, get that out the way. Then we have the, ow! The bulb just burnt me. Oh my god. Worry not, I'm safe, guys. Let's get out of here. Have a look at what we're doing. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you lift up gently. I'll just use my knee to just prop it up a little bit. And what we want to do is to wiggle this a bit so that we can twist the door card in such a way that we will get just wiggle it a bit, okay, so that we can get the door card that kind of a way, okay. And there we have it, the door card is removed. Okay guys, so after I took this door card off, I realized that it wasn't as easy as it might seem, okay. I didn't really have any major difficulty removing it, but because of the additional buttons on the driver's side, it may take a little more wiggling, and I found I would say a method that might help you guys. So I'm going to show you. So the first thing you want to do, okay, once you've removed the you know, you've pulled the door card back and you've removed the bulb, what you want to do, okay, you've picked it up like this. It's going to be hanging on the door latch, as well as the cables for the buttons. So what we want to do is to suspend this in our hand like this. Hold it with one hand like this. Okay. Then we want to pull this part forward. Okay. Then what we want to do, we want to lift it as high as it will go, and then twist it. Okay. Until we get this part through here like that. Okay. So it's a little wiggling, but you know, just be patient. So what we have here are the cables for the power windows, and I'm going to move the camera so that we can get a shot of what I'm doing back here. Okay guys, so we got some nice light coming in here. So this is our issue right here, as we can see. Okay, this is our issue right here. So I'm going to attempt to show you guys what to do. Okay, now there are 3 plugs here. Okay, let's see if I can get a better angle here. Okay, perfect. So there are 3 plugs. So what we want to do, we want to remove this one. This is probably the easiest one. Then we can do this one. Okay, they're pretty simple. Okay, the clips are pretty easy to get to. Oops, keep slipping. Sweaty hands. Okay, there we go. This one is a fighter. The biggest one is a fighter, a real fighter. And the clip is on this side, and I really had to use a screwdriver just to grab the clip itself, and with one hand, see if I can get you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, let me see if I can move the camera. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Okay, this little clip here. Okay, so what we want to be doing is to be pushing down on this as we pull this way. Okay, so I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. So let me do that and get right back. Okay. So let's see if I can get this on camera. So we push in and we just wiggle until it comes right out. Okay. Okay guys, now this part is not necessarily difficult, but you know, there's a technique. Okay, now what I want to do is to fit these first, okay, because it's kind of difficult to get to them once this part of the door card is on the door frame. It's pretty easy to find them. You know, you kind of have to just lean in a little bit and kind of look through the window area. That'll give you a pretty good vantage point. Okay, get those in nice and snug. They're all different, so they will only fit one way. Okay, okay, tug, they're all on nicely. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is fish this through the opening. Not difficult at all. Just give it just rotate it a little bit. And it will fit through. Reach around, grab it, and it will come right through and fit into place. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. All right, so the next thing we want to do is to get this out of the way. And if you notice, I roll the window down a little bit, just so that we can see what's going on, just so I can maneuver. Okay, and then she fits down just like that. Okay, so from this point, all we want to do is get this here in place, just like that. We can go around the edge of the door face. At this point, let me see, are we lined up? Yep, we seem to be lined up. And just push the clips back in place. That's it. Okay, now we want to use the screws. Now the screws for these two areas here, the door pull here and the door latch here, they're the same screw. Doesn't really matter. Just line them up, run them in. Okay, don't forget plate. It's that. Okay, that's that. Then we have our rubber mat to put in, which is right there. And then we have this doohickey. Let's make sure you can see what's going on. Okay, this can only fit one way. There we go. And then we just align it. Be careful of here. There's a little tab on the cable. Make sure you're not pinching. Okay. And that's that. Now, here's the thing. When you get ready to roll this window up, you're going to notice something. Okay, let me demonstrate. So I enter the car. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to roll this window down. Wait a minute. What happened to my auto feature? My auto feature isn't working. Oh my God, I've wrecked my door. No, I haven't. What has happened, guys, is that the computer system that operates the door has reset. Okay, so in order for us to get this auto feature back working, we roll it manually all the way up. Okay, and when we hold it up, we'll get a click. Okay, as we hold it we pull it all the way up, we'll get a confirmatory click in the door, in the switch. Okay, that tells us that our auto feature is now working. Okay. Okay guys, here we are with the right hand side rear door, and the procedure to remove it is different from the front. Okay, with this one, unlike the fronts, you do not remove this. Okay, you will actually remove the cables from the other side. If you remove this, I have the funny feeling that you might break a clip. It's not as easy to be removed. So we're going to do it the difficult way. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so we've already undone the screws in the door latch as well as the door pull, okay, just like the fronts. So we undid the clips, okay, and just like the fronts, okay, we pull up, okay, and here we have the cables that operate the latch and the lock, okay. So to get these out, we simply pull up on the cable. It's in a little clip, okay, and there's a little hook, and the hook has a shape like a Z or an L or something like that. You can just see it right there, and it fits in a little notch, okay. And we do the same thing with the other one. There are two of them, and this one is a little bit less compliant, but you know, if you move it around a bit, you'll find the sweet spot. You might have to come this way a bit, you'll find the sweet spot, and it should come right out, okay. So to put the and of course we would need to undo the cable for the power windows, which is right here. So we'd go ahead, we might need the screwdriver. I certainly needed it a while ago, you know, because my fingers are a little bit oh, there we go, okay. And that's the door card. So to put this back in place, it's very simple. You just find the little hole and you just kind of maneuver it until you get it. It can only go in one way, so you kind of have to just wiggle around until you find that sweet spot. There we have it right there, okay, and then we just snap it back in place. Okay, the other one is a little easier. Boom, just like that, and it snaps right back in place, okay. And then we just follow the procedure and set everything back in place. Thanks for watching, guys. You be safe out there.